What's the word, ladies and gentlemen? This is Andrew, and today I figured I want to talk a little bit about Aura and Skyhammer. Those two mercs I haven't really talked about too much on this channel, but I figured the perfect sort of frame to talk about them would be why I think Aura and Skyhammer are the most noob-friendly mercs of all of Dirty Bomb. Let's just start with Skyhammer, man. He's sort of your, like, vanilla sort of guy with the M4. You know, he's kind of middle ground in HP with 120 HP. Kind of middle ground speed. You know, very middle of the ground kind of guy. However, he is very versatile. I think one of the greatest selling points for Skyhammer is that all of his weapons are pretty good. You know, they're pretty good. They're all pretty versatile. You can't really go wrong with the M4A1 in any sort of situation. BR16 is solid. Timic, you know, it's solid too. You know, I'll give it some love. But the other great selling point about Skyhammer is, of course, that you get the airstrike, which is essentially a giant carpet bombing that can take out EVs in one shot. And now, of course, it can also act as an indoor grenade, but I don't really use it as an indoor grenade that much. Skyhammer can also poop out ammo like no other. Holy crap, his ammo packs are fantastic. And this is especially important for noobs because I'm assuming when you first start Dirty Bomb, you're not going to have the best of aim, so you're going to be burning through your ammo because you won't be able to land a lot of your shots, no offense. But the upside to this is that Skyhammer can just drop ammo at will. Of course, don't forget to drop ammo for your teammates. Of course, don't forget that. And just kind of looking at Skyhammer's weapons, you know, the BR16, the Timic, the M4A1, you know, these are all weapons that are pretty versatile. I mean, Timic, you know, it's got a bit more recoil than the M4A1. The BR16 is a really nice burst rifle if you're into that, you know, like the heavy damage, especially if you land all those headshots. It's fantastic for chaining headshots. So, you know, Skyhammer is pretty decent. He's a very all-rounder sort of merc. You know, the other fire support, Stoker, his Molotov is fantastic, but it doesn't quite take out the EV as well as the airstrike. What else? You have Artie, you know, he kind of missed on the M4A1, and the artillery strikes are arguably harder to land than the airstrike just because you gotta target them, sit down, target both of them, and even then you can't take on EV from full to 0 health. And then you got what? Kira, her laser's a little wonky and she's quite squishy. You know, her build is a little too squishy for new players, I'd say, especially since she's not exactly a medic, so it's not like she can patch herself up after a fight. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like Skyhammer is kind of all around a good merc for noobs. Am I saying Skyhammer is the best air support ever? No. I mean, obviously, Stoker's going to be better than Skyhammer in indoor situations. Artie's going to be better for those spammier situations. Kara is pretty fantastic if you want to laser people to death. I figured I'd mention that little disclaimer because I know people always going to be like, oh my god, Candy, you said Skyhammer is the best merc ever. No, guys. Calm down. This is just talking about Skyhammer and Aura and how I feel like those two mercs are best kind of suited for noobs. You know, how I think Splash Damage was pretty good about picking out which mercs to kind of give as a freebie to the newer players. Now, of course, next up we have Aura, and Aura is kind of like the exact opposite, right? She's very fast, very quick, but very squishy as well. She gets access to these shotguns and the Blishlock. Honestly, in my opinion, Aura is probably the best medic for a noob, simply because it's so easy to soak up EXP as Aura. You don't have to, like, you know, actively, you know, watch your allies like you would Sawbones, right? Sawbones, you kind of target the med packs, make sure you heal people correctly. As Aura, you can just sort of plop down the healing station, you're pretty much good to go. I mean, especially with the health insurance, holy crap, that racks up like crazy, guys. Now, Aura's build may not be for everyone. A lot of people say, oh my god, she's way too fucking squishy. Oh my god, I can't do shotguns. I don't know. I feel like if you kind of sit down and kind of practice with Aura, you can really get the hang of, you know, dodging enemies and getting in really close with them. I don't know. I think between Skyhammer and Aura, noobs are in pretty good hands, right? I mean, Skyhammer's got sort of one end of the spectrum of being a little bit more bulky and more like consistent with the M4. Aura, on the other hand, she's a bit more fast. You know, she's sort of like run and gun and hope you land your shots with a shotgun. So it really caters to two different sides of play styles. So I think these two Mercs are great picks. I quite honestly couldn't have picked better Mercs. For if I had to pick two, I probably would have picked Aura and Skyhammer as well. But, you know, in case if you guys disagree, because I'm sure there's always people who disagree, let me know down in the comments who you think would be the top two best Mercs to give to noobs. And please, for the love of God, no one say fucking Rhino. We do not need a team full of rhinos. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, just let me know, guys, down in the comments who you guys would pick if, you know, if you guys don't agree with me that Skyhammer and Aura are the best Mercs for noobs. You know, I feel like they're very noob friendly. And I think my cat was making some noises back there in the background, so I do apologize for that weird clanging sound. But yeah, if you are a noob and if you are under the impression that Dirty Bomb is pay to win, don't you guys worry, you are in pretty good shape with a pretty decent roster of Skyhammer and Aura. You know, I couldn't have asked for better picks. But yeah, guys, I do tons of other Dirty Bomb videos. In case if you guys are interested, I'm starting to cover more Overwatch videos as well. Be sure to check all those videos out. And I guess until next time, I'll see you in the next one.